Hello, hello, Delta Sigma Pi. My name is Peter Yobo. I am a millennial expert. My job is to help millennials achieve greatness in everything they do. Right? When I speak about greatness, success is easy, right? People say go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and you'll be successful. However, it is greatness that I pursue, and that is after success. That is pushing the boundaries and doing what's unexpected. Anyways, I am honored that you guys out there are sitting down listening to me now on a Sunday. I know when I was in college, I wasn't doing anything as productive on a Sunday, and I could tell from Reggie. I spoke at a workshop she was present at a couple of weeks ago, and she came up and she was like, Peter, what you spoke on was awesome. I'd love for you to speak to my business fraternity. And the only problem is that I'm in Dallas, right? But I still want to speak to your fraternity. I still want to speak to your group, and this is how I'm going to do that. You know, via technology. We're the age of technology, especially us millennials. We can't do anything without our technology. So again, thank you for taking your time out to listen to me on this Sunday. I'm in my home office, so that's home. I hope you enjoy what we're going to go through today. So, we're going to start off with the four channels. Um, Now, what we're talking about today is going to center around uh, getting not only preparing yourself for the next level, but internalizing that, making that true for yourself. A lot of people go into what we can call the next level, thinking if I do what all these people have done before, it should work. It should happen. So the four channels teach you one simple thing. If you invest your time, your energy, your efforts, your resources into yourself, you will get at the end of the cycle pretty much the same exact thing you invested, right? Uh, when you look on my screen now, you'll see it starts off with potential and then flows into action, results, and belief, right? What I want you to start thinking about is what is most important for you to achieve your goals, what is most important for you to achieve success, and what is important for you to present yourself at the next level really starts at potential. What potential do you have? What potential do you believe you have, right? So let's move on here with what is possible. Potential really is just you saying and understanding what is possible for yourself, right? I want you to think about someone like Michael Jordan. He's going to be my example today. Michael Jordan knew he had potential. His parents knew he had potential, and his potential was in basketball, right? So, him having this belief, I have potential to be a basketball player in high school. I have potential to be a basketball player in college. Um, allowed him to get a clear understanding of what he is capable of becoming. Right, I can become this. So what is important to understand is when you have that understanding of your potential, it drives you to action. It drives you to taking that first step, and that's what Michael Jordan did. Right? He practiced. He walked onto his basketball team. Now remember something. I don't know how many of you know Michael Jordan, but he was cut from his JV basketball team. Right? He was cut. However, this guy still knew his potential. Right? What he was possible of what was possible for him and what he was capable of becoming. So what did that do? It pushed him to take action, to do something about it, right? To do more, and that's taking the first step, right? You act on passion. There's a desire within you that says, I can do this. I should be able to do this. This is my passion. This is what I believe is possible for me. So I'm going to take the next step and make this happen. Anytime you take action, there's a result. Something comes out of your action, right? So if you take a step, you've moved one step forward. If you take one step back, you've moved one step back. Every action has a result, right? What is important for you to realize is the outcome is determined by the action, right? You can use each action to present a better version of yourself. So, for example, if you're to think of yourself right now in your careers, you're entrepreneurs. You're also most likely looking to get a great job or start a company when you're done. If let's start at the beginning again. This is very important that you get this. In your position now, what do you believe is possible for you? What do you believe you're capable of becoming? Right? Because what's going to happen here is whatever it is that you believe is your potential is going to drive you to take certain action. So if you believe you can start a company and be a great CEO, that is going to cause you to take action, to do something. Right? If you don't believe you can be a great CEO or a great entrepreneur or a great employee, guess what? You won't take that kind of action, right? So if you were to imagine I have a cup and I continue to fill it up, right? I believe my cup can hold more water. So I'll keep filling up to the top. But what if I believe my cup had a crack here? I wouldn't fill the water all the way up with fears of the water draining out, right? So it prevents me from pouring. It prevents me from taking action. It prevents me from starting my company if I don't believe I can be the best CEO. There's a difference between believing and saying. There's a difference between believing you have the potential to be a great CEO and saying you can be a great CEO, right? Action, right? Once I have this belief in my potential, what is possible, what I'm capable of becoming, it drives me to action. I take action, I do the next thing, I act on my passion that says you can do this. And I move, I take action, I get results. If you believe you have low potential, what that's going to cause you is to take low action. And when you take low action, you will get low results. Same thing. However, if you believe you have high potential, it will cause you to take high and massive action, which will result in massive results. Yeah. Right? What is most important about the four channels here is the belief. If I do it, I believe I can do it again. Really, you must internalize this. If you're sitting down right now and listening to this video and you believe that you possibly do not have the potential to do something, the best thing to do is to take action regardless, and to take massive action. Because what's going to happen is when you do start to receive massive results, it's going to drive this belief in you that I did that and I can do it again. And it will reaffirm your potential. And that's the reason why it flows back into your potential. Because now let me give you an example here. I'll use a personal example, okay? So the first time I spoke in public, I think I was this close to passing out. I thought I was an extrovert. I thought I loved to hang out with friends. I thought I was great at speaking. But the moment you put me in front of a crowd, my heart was beating so fast, my breath couldn't catch up. Because I realized deep within, I did not believe I was capable of becoming a great speaker. So that drove me to take minimal action. I didn't want to speak in front of people. Anytime the opportunity arose in class or in groups, I would be the one who kind of found his way out, right? It caused me to take low action. Thus, I got low results. I never became a great speaker in the time that I could have achieved that. And my belief was reaffirmed. Oh, you don't have the potential to be a great speaker. However, I realized that I do have a passion to invest in people like yourself. So for me to do that, I must become a great speaker. So guess what I did? I skipped the potential because I realized deep within me, I didn't believe it was possible. I didn't believe I was capable of becoming that. So guess what I did? I skipped the potential. I stopped listening to my ego that side, and I just took action. Anytime I felt that fear, I felt that like I shouldn't be speaking, I just spoke. I just went and spoke. I took the first step and spoke. What happened? I started to get results. First time it was one person who stood up and clapped, and I was like, yes, thank you. And next thing you know, I have, 5. Next thing you know, I have the whole room. Next thing you know, I have people coming up after my workshops, wanting to talk, wanting to ask more questions, wanting to stay in touch like Reggie did. And that did something within me. It said, Peter, you have the potential. You can actually become a great speaker. This is actually possible for you. So guess what? I did it again. And I believe I could continue doing it again and again and again. So when you find yourself in a position where you feel you have these doubts and you feel like, yeah, that sounds good, but maybe that's for you. Take action. Don't think about any of that ego. Don't listen to that self-talk. Just take action. What's going to happen is when you take massive action, even if you don't hit the goal here, you'll be coming closer to setting your goal here and hitting it, right? Les Brown, a great motivational speaker, says, the biggest problem is not people setting their goals too high and not hitting it. It's setting their goals low and actually hitting it. Because then this becomes your arena. You play in this field and that becomes your space of belief. So I'm challenging you today to step outside of that. Look to these 4 channels. I hope you guys have been taking notes. Look to these 4 channels and explore what opportunities are out there for you to really drive your greatness, drive success, drive achieving your goals and performing at the next level, right? By knowing your potential. If your potential is not where you want it to be for your goal, take action that is higher than your potential. Start reaping these results and increase your belief. All right? So hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this session. I am honored that you'll take the time out of your day to listen and continue to do great things. Thank you.